Alright, so anyway. Welcome back to the parable that is Stanley.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
And Stanley was working really hard. Is this always knocked over? Knowing your city. I can't read that. Yeah, I'll get to you eventually, fiend.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On my left. Oh yes, the office of my boss. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who
Those
orchestrated this. What
Those
dark secret was... And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Yeah, I got so close.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons...
I got it, Narrator.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Whatever you say.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Or did he? Down the elevator. While we're on our elevator, you should subscribe. And then watch other things. It makes the numbers go higher. It makes me happy.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okie dokie.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
like the foul.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place for freedom and
like pirate.
No.
Darn, it caught me.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Pirate.
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Well, clearly it is.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, clearly he has, so I think it might be possible.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
that's what he decided.
Life. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls.
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years ago, and you tried to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah, I was kind of fond of it.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
But I didn't want to.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power
I think I'm really invincible.
And I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
I feel like you made that up.
Detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making.
I feel like you're abusing your power a little bit.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
I'll trot over there because I can't run.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
What's that say? Blue. We only press blue and 1. The blue one is nothing. 1.
2.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
You villain.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Yay.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
You ever think God might be evil? This is that.
Events has been rather amusing.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control risk. There's that back. I press button. Hate to see it go. I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be easy.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Ah,
but I'm
drat.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Ah, you
These
have
are
3
precious
attempts remaining.
additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Come on.
Disable. Back up power now. That is part of it, yes. That is 5. Stanley, if you don't run.
1, 2, 3,
Screen
4,
to
5. I'm
screen,
about to get you,
clicking on
Narrator.
every little thing in this room. These numbered
1,
buttons. No, these colored
2.
ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
Maybe it will. You don't
Do you
know.
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes.
Won? Solved?
Why would I not?
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I guess to do what you tell me. Is that?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
I don't
But
like
here's a
you.
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
Yes,
It's
it is.
just seconds ticking away to your death.
I
You're
don't
only
like
still playing
you.
instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
You'll never make me humble.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to
Yeah, well,
control this
that's
world.
debatable what
That's
that means.
fine. But I'm
Oh,
going
yellow.
to destroy it first, so you
Goodbye, 427. Okay, that feels.
Take a look at
I
the
thought
clock,
you wanted me powerless.
That's 30 seconds
That's
you
not
have
me
left to
powerless.
destroy.
That's not me
30
being
seconds
useless.
until
That's
the
just
big
you
moment
saying,
comes.
die, Stanley. That's not fair.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Yes.
Or will you let it go peacefully?
No.
Another choice. Make
Oh,
it
I'm gonna go
count.
stand in
Or
this room.
don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
I
And
don't
believe
like.
me,
Listen,
I will
bro.
be laughing at every second of your inevitable life.
I'm
from the
sure you
moment
will,
you
you
fade in
sociopath.
Until the moment I say, happily ever after.
You mistimed your end. Who's the real loser? Of course, that makes sense.
Mr. Memo.
Okay, if I do that, and then do that.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I'm trying to
What could
solve.
it mean? Stanley decided to go
this
to the meeting
input
room.
thing.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Aha. Well, I mean, while I'm here, you know what I mean? I got the feeling. Money's for stealing. Okay, well, I guess begin the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Aha!
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's what you think, Narrator. I'm not doing nothing. Aha! There you are. Input receipt. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. Ah, it's nice to be here. Thank you for having me. I think I just found infinite happiness. See you in a million years. Glad I missed, like, immense random ones. Oh no, they come back. I mean, I'm glad I made it here, you know, but, like, is this really? Is heaven subjective? That raises the question, because if this is Stanley's heaven, I don't think it'd be anybody else's, you know what I mean? Get me out! No, 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 no. What are the achievements for this game? Excuse me. There's one for speed running the game, so let's do that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Speed run.
Stanley
Speed
decided
run.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Speed run. Speed run.
When Stanley came to a set of two
I assume
open
it means beat
doors,
the game
he
in a
entered the
normal way.
door on his left. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Hey, okay, never mind. Screw the speed run. Ow.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
I do feel.
Stanley
Yes,
calmly
both.
walked forward into the opened passageway.
That was the best thing I've ever been a part of. Go, 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 go. Bro, he didn't even say anything. I just got down there.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, he did. That's exactly what he did.
What
Hi!
horrible secret did this place hold?
Not of
Stanley
speed,
thought
I'll
to
give it
himself.
that.
Did he have the strength to find out?
It doesn't matter. Do I have the speed to find out?
True nature revealed.
Man, that's cool
Each
and all, but
bore
I'm
the
just focusing on
number
this
of an
bridge.
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many
Well, what's that
individuals
room?
with this mind control facility.
Somewhere
It was
over
too
there.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
It's true.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this
Yes.
time? Was this the
Exactly
only reason
right.
he was happy with his boring job? That
Perhaps.
his emotions had been
Oh, there I am.
manipulated to
No, that's
accept
not me,
it
I'm
blindly? No.
Go, 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 go,
He
go, go. We gotta get
refused
out of
to
here. We gotta go.
believe. And as the cold
Yeah.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided... blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
No, seriously, we disabled it. No, I got a trophy for not being able to jump.
And Stanley was happy.
Aw. Really? That wasn't fast enough?
It's incredible he wasn't
I
fired
have
years
an
ago.
idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Can I, like, just close the door of my own office? Oh, I can.
But Stanley
Sweet.
simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
That would be
He had never been
tragic.
trained for that.
It's true, he hasn't.
This couldn't go any way except badly.
At least he's a
The thing
realist.
to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Says who?
Nothing
What if
will
I
hurt me.
What if I press that
Nothing
one?
will break me. In here, I can be happy forever.
I have my
I will be
phone.
happy.
I have the voice
Stanley
in my head.
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
The
He no longer
tragedy.
had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Those are
Eventually,
facts.
someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Oh no.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh no. Aja, what the? Whose phone is ringing?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Couldn't have thrown a love you in there for a good measure. I have discovered one. It also looked different back there. Isn't that neat? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffers loss, and that's what the boss chose.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes
Stop.
some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
I don't like how he knows the things that I do. Just take me down, villain. He just doesn't bother with his little speech anymore. Yeah, you can take this multiple
Whoops.
times.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when
Silly
he knew
you.
that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Oh, I wanted to do it again.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
It is my
exactly
boss's
the way
office.
it was before you got onto the elevator. it's still just exactly what it is.
Well, you don't know
What a
that.
decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
It's a nice
This has
office.
fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
I know, I have
It's
no
that
shadow.
keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You know, he said too much for it to be sarcasm, but there's no way it was anything but.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
In fairness, you locked the door.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Listen, I could do it at the back sass from the voice in my head. Oh, yo, it's the boss's office. That's crazy.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh, you jerk. Looks like something I did.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh, that's elite. Oh, that's the thumbnail, surely, right? Oh, that is perfect.
All right. I have fully come to terms with
Have
it.
you, though?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Is that so?
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Come on, you don't have to backsass me this hard. Let's just go down the
Of course.
elevator.
Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath
You
of
are
fresh air in a
having too much
landscape of
fun.
storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive. You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this
It's
elevator.
impossible.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Yeah, that's
I
clearly.
simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
I understand what you
Why
mean.
don't we take this elevator ride nice
Oh,
and
no.
slow?
Oh, you
There we
twisted.
go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
Oh,
Stanley?
you
It seems like
fiend.
nowadays the only thing that audiences want
Is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. Where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
you're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought
Yep.
it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
This episode
They
on
really look
Rambles.
up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on
I
them.
am going to
This
hurt
is the
you.
kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Okay, this is
Oh,
not
go
where I was a
ahead.
minute ago.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press
Stanley.
conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being. How he did it. The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. Stanley. Live on all eyes on Stanley. Live on stage. An evening with world peace, baby.
All right. Are you ready?
Tuesday,
I've told them you're going to
Stanley.
speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay.
Thanks.
It looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
I will. I got you. Yeah, hi, good evening. Yes, yes. It is I, the man, the myth, the legend, co-host of Rambles, Stanley Von Standerson. Stand me! Stand me! Ah!